Graduates, will you please be seated? Parents, you can sit too. You're good. Good morning, Blazers and Blazer families. My name is Ryan Bacoe, and I'm this year's Student Body Vice President. And I would like to welcome you to what seems to be one of the better mornings of 2020 so far. I think we can all agree that 2020 has been a pretty crazy year. It's been filled with sadness, heartache, and loss. This year started out with the Australian wildfires. We've seen tragic deaths such as Kobe Bryant and his daughter. And I mean, look around, people. We're in the middle of a coronavirus right now. Like, this is not what we expected this year to turn out to be. And I'm pretty sure there are US murder hornets now, so that's cool. It's times like these that have made these Blazers some of the most resilient people out there. These Blazers have endured so much, and it truly shows in their character and the way that they hold themselves. It can be easy to look back at these events leading to this day and focus on the pain. But as I look back at my time at GMC, I'm so thankful. I'm thankful for the community and for all the faculty and staff who taught us the values of never giving up, working towards excellence. And as I look at my classmates, I'm so proud to be a part of this class. No matter what happens this year, these seniors were never going to stop. They were going to work hard, finish strong, and celebrate our accomplishments, no matter the circumstances. I'm going to highlight just a few of these senior projects and internships that were just so special about the senior class. Let's see. So Anderson Kirkland, where is he? There he is. He's over there. Anderson Kirkland wrote a book this year. Can we snap for him? That's incredible. That's incredible. All right, Blake Trusty. Where's Blake Trusty at? All right, way back there. Blake Trusty learned how to blacksmith and made a custom suit of armor. Like, that's incredible. That's so cool. All right, Hunter James. Where's Hunter James? There he is, front row. Hunter James restored a sailboat and learned how to sail. Again, come on, people. This senior class is just some of the most incredible people out there. And let's not forget our interns. Our interns have worked so hard this year, and sadly it got cut short, but our Pelham Medical interns worked super hard this year. We got Eliana Boone, Megan Foster. They're both right there. And Claire Countryman. Where's Claire? Claire's somewhere. There she is. There she is. So these seniors have worked so hard, and I'm so glad that you are here today to celebrate their accomplishments. I mean, I could go on and describe each one of them and how great their accomplishments were this year. But instead, I want to welcome you here today to this makeshift ceremony and celebrate the accomplishments of this senior class. Remember, we are Blazers, and once a Blazer, always a Blazer. And these 2020 Blazers are going to shine no matter where they are and no matter what the circumstances are. Thank you so much for being here today.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Men, remove your hats. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning. Isn't it great to have this nice day and knowing that what our students have endured, what our faculty have done over the last 9 weeks, the last quarter. It's an amazing what has been accomplished. We still were able to keep the traditional rites and rituals of the school, although it looks a little different. I think in many ways this has created the opportunity for this class to bond like no other. One thing when we talked to our student officers they wanted to do, not knowing what we would be able to do with social distancing and the virus, was they wanted to be together one last time. And I'm thankful to say you're able to do it today. And we're very proud of what all of you have done. Your accomplishments and achievements really have been a shining example of success and what can happen in a high school and an early college program. This class, a little bit that you haven't heard about them, has earned over 2,511 college credits. 799 college courses were taken with an average college GPA of 3.14 on a 4.0 scale. They've been offered over $3,639,000 in scholarships. Today, we also have 9 Palmetto Fellows. We have 9 associate degrees being awarded today. And 2 of our graduates will be going on to serve in the military, to serve our country. And 95% of our graduates are looking to go either to 2 or 4-year programs in higher ed. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I want to congratulate all our graduates upon completing the milestone of their journey of learning. Again, it is just the beginning. We hope the lessons you've learned in the hallways of GMC will serve you well in your journey ahead. And to some degree, we're all the sum of those who came before us. I know our parents are here, and every parent wants the next generation, their child, to have a better life. And I think, too, we're going to have, this class will be the ones to, do great things in medicine and law and education and find a cure for things like the coronavirus. So we have very much confidence in you. We know what your abilities are and what you can do, and we wish you all the best. I'll encourage each of you to always be humble and kind, which I know most of you are, and I always say, I love you all. Some of you are easier to love than others, but I love you all. And I think some of your parents may say that too, but that's okay. I want to part today. I want to leave you with an Irish blessing. And again, hope that your days ahead, you'll always finally look back on your alma mater. For this place, may the road always rise to meet you. May the wind be at your back, and may God hold each of you in the hollow of his hand until we meet again. Congratulations to the class of 2020 and best wishes for continued success.
Something about looking up into the night sky and seeing hundreds upon hundreds of bright specks freckle our pitch black world is breathtaking. I remember as a kid just staying outside under this cool veil of twilight and lying flat on my back in the prickly grass in awe and desire to learn more about the connect the dot images before me and the stories behind them. Moments like these, the small, lingering moments of life, should make us reflect. What about stars makes them so mesmerizing? And why do we have such a visceral reaction to them? Deep down, our reaction to the cosmos is about comparison. We are innately drawn to contrast, from chiaroscuro paintings to the saying opposites attract. Contrast is what keeps us alive, and it forms the basis of our reality. For example, without the contrast of dark days, we simply can't comprehend the good ones. We must recognize that dark times are inevitable, and while they can be excruciating, we must embrace them as much as we do on our best days. We learn more about ourselves and the world around us than we ever could at the happiest moments of our lives. Dark experiences exist to heighten our understanding of the positive and show us hard lessons that we would not be able to learn in different situations. It is where real growth and change can occur rapidly. That being said, thoughts are variable, so what I find beautiful or positive, others may not. This means that everyone has their own unique reality, and we have differing scales for perceiving the world. We are just as diverse as the stars. However, we are conditioned to compare one another and to conform. Maybe that's why we find the stars beautiful. Someone told us they were. Beyond that, we are shown what is good and right and what is wrong. We are taught by the people around us how to live our lives and how to think. It is our job to move past these societal expectations and decide for ourselves what is right. Our choice of college or trade school or career does not define us like we are so often taught. Our worth does not tie into what we can do to better society. We are so much more than that. Sometimes there is contrast between what we and the people around us think is best for us. Embrace that contrast. Take in what you have learned and experienced and apply it to your life how you see fit. There's no need to travel on the worn path that may take of going to college, getting a job, getting married, and having kids if it isn't right for you. Decide how you affect the world around you. Just like everything in this universe, we are all connected. Little things we do ripple across the stars in a butterfly effect, meaning we are all changing the world in microscopic ways, one decision at a time. Don't let that scare you. Be empowered. Be empowered to live your true self, to make your own decisions, and to make mistakes. Because unlike the stars, we can change our own destiny.
Class of 2020, we've done it. My dad was telling me a story about a rabbit and a beaver at the bottom of Hoover Dam, and the rabbit asked if the beaver built the dam. The beaver answered with, "No, I did not, but it came from an idea of mine." Our impacts we made during our time at GMC may seem equivalent to a simple idea, but as the beaver proved, ideas can blossom into so much more. Through perseverance, strength, and the help of faculty and staff at GMC, we have been able to conquer it all. We have transitioned from our beloved trailer park that housed so many exciting memories, including being worried if the portables would be blown away during a tornado warning, or having to fend off the stink bugs that lived in the classrooms. From Mr. Stone's World Cultures class, and then our excessive bottle flipping, we have certainly grown to have an absolutely memorable senior year. We demolished records when the boys' basketball team reached playoffs, and we raised over $53,000 during Sweek. Now, we're surviving a worldwide pandemic. These last few months haven't been what we wanted, but we have made it work, and here we all are gathered to celebrate this milestone. This past year has truly been remarkable. We have had high highs and low lows. It's true how they say that life is like a roller coaster. Each of us have had our own struggles over the span of these 4 years, and while some of these struggles have been more apparent and other struggles have been kept deep down, our hardships have not halted our journeys. Personally, this was a really rough year for me. I struggled a lot with life and with myself, but I pushed through with the help of my friends and family. And that's what each and every one of us has done. We made the choice to overcome the stress and the workload these past 4 years to make it to this point, and I'm so proud of us. Right now, we are about to leave this chapter of our lives and venture off into this new arena. There may be feelings of anxiety, urgency, and excitement when thinking about such a huge jump. This transformation is self-discovery. This chapter can best be described as Dorothy's Yellow Brick Road. A humble beginning in Kansas mirrors our experience in the portables as scared freshmen. No matter where life takes you, you will always meet challenges. There are no guarantees, and no matter how many advantages you have, there are always going to be obstacles, whether that's flying monkeys or the Wicked Witch of the West or something more real. We will eventually reach our goals of entering Emerald City, and I am so glad that we can always come home to this family when challenges are soaring high. Right now, we are leaving Kansas and beginning our own journey into this brand new world. We each have our own yellow brick road, and we need to stay true to that. Sometimes we need to mute out the world and forge our own paths. We are allowed to be unique and different. I hope you each learn how to be proud of the person you are becoming. I hope you will learn how to be proud of where you are, even if it isn't exactly where you want to be. I hope you learn to fall in love with the process, with the messiness of life, and the confusion of it all. At the end of the day, I hope you find what you're looking for out there. I hope your life inspires you. So now, our yellow brick road is calling us, but we must be bold enough to choose it and strong enough to follow it. Create a life you love, and I know you will make a huge impact on the world like the beaver did for Hoover Dam. The adventure starts now, but I am so glad that I've experienced Kansas with you all. Go Blazers.
Graduation is a dignified celebration of your students' accomplishments for the last 12 years of school. Their accomplishments came with the support of family and friends. Therefore, we want to honor the family and friends as well as our graduates by having you stand when your student's name is called. We also want you to respect each student honored, so we ask that you refrain from clapping or cheering until every graduate has been acknowledged. We want to make sure that each family hears their student's name. Thank you.
Grace Catherine Smith, number 1 in the senior class, summa cum laude, associate in arts and associate in science degrees. Anna Michelle Duran, number 2 in the senior class, summa cum laude. Victoria Lynn Whitlock, number 3 in the senior class, summa cum laude. Luke Christopher Hall. Number 4 in the senior class, summa cum laude, Associate in Arts degree. Ryan Eliana Boone. Number 5 in the senior class, summa cum laude, Associate in Arts degree. Sarah Grace Doster. Number 6 in the senior class, summa cum laude. Jackson Gordon Ramsour. Number 7 in the senior class, summa cum laude. Alyssa Joe Lynch. Number 8 in the senior class, summa cum laude. Megan Rebecca Foster. Number 9 in the senior class, summa cum laude. Carter Smith Kirkland. Number 10 in the senior class, summa cum laude. Annika Joy Aho. Bailey Luika Alana. Daniel Todd Axman, magna cum laude. Benjamin Matthew Bakos. John Reuben Bakos. Victoria Fern Bass, magna cum laude. David Ryan Bacoe, magna cum laude. Rayland Gregory Bradley. Joshua Ryan Brazil. Madeline Page Brigman, magna cum laude. Madeline May Brown. Rondi DeAndre Brown. Brianna Sloan Burns. Samuel Josiah Bird. Austin Noah Congreve. Claire Elizabeth Countryman, cum laude. Kelsey Lee Craig. Loudon Scott Craig. Madison Faith Davis, magna cum laude. Fatu Jeju, cum laude. Anna Catherine Dunn. Dakota Rain Eubanks. Carly Grace Evans, cum laude. Austin Elizabeth Feigenbaum, cum laude. Jabrion DeMarco Ferguson. Zoe Olivia Fieser, magna cum laude, associate in arts and associate in science degrees. Matthew McInnes Garrett, magna cum laude. Nayeli Marie Gahagan. Madeline Nicole Gonzalez Thompson. Lauren Shea Graham. Wayman Avery Graham. Annalena Jacqueline Griffin, magna cum laude. Eli Taylor Hall, magna cum laude. Michaela Brianne Hallmark, in absentia. Christian Randy Hansen. Cameron Lee Hip, magna cum laude. Leah Abigail Hurley, cum laude. Hunter Lyon James. Julian Elise Jones, magna cum laude. Georgia Elise Calliope, magna cum laude. Anderson Carlisle Kirkland, magna cum laude. David Martin Kitch III, magna cum laude, associate in science degree. Caleb Larry Cluckon. Adeline Divine Lacerna, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Mary Lord. Jacob Reese Matheny. Michaela Dorothy McCullough. Sarah Valida McKinkle, magna cum laude. Matthew Ethan Cole Mitchell. Matthew James Mitchell, cum laude. Faith Kylane Monroe, cum laude. Kara Elizabeth Moody, cum laude. Trevor Roy Nelson, cum laude, associate in science degree. Joel Aaron Nugent, cum laude. Daniel Joseph Orr, summa cum laude. Julia Maxine Ott. Alina Vasilievna Paschuk. Andrew Larkin Plybon. Olivia Emerson Plybon. John Robert Ponder. Lance Martin Pryor, cum laude. Carly Grace Puckett, summa cum laude, associate in science degree. Savannah Lee Rainey. Caden Andrew Sanford. Riley Elizabeth Sargent, magna cum laude. Jaden Lee Shading, magna cum laude. Zachary Ryan Shidley. Annika Louisa Schumars. Laura Roxanne Stefanacci, cum laude. Matthew Bradley Streetman, magna cum laude. Blake Ryan Trusty. Leah Michelle Trusty, magna cum laude. Alyssa Nicole Waddell. Lucas Charles Walmsley, magna cum laude. Franklin Graham Watts. Nicholas Clayton Watts. Ariel Marie Weaver, magna cum laude. Lael Elizabeth Williams, cum laude. L. Young.
Would the class of 2020 please rise? At this time, as principal of Greer Middle College, with the authority vested in me by the state of South Carolina, the Department of Education, and the Board of Directors, I hereby declare you graduates of the class of 2020. Congratulations. You can turn your tassels and let's give them a little applause. Let's go.
Don't sound all rowdy
No,
out there.
no. Yeah. To the class, I want you to know I'm going to miss you each morning coming in, telling you to have a great day. And Riley came through and I said, Riley, you know what day it is? And she said, no. I said, Riley, what day is it? It's Fist Pump Friday, right? Fist Pump Friday. Let's go, everybody. Fist Pump Friday. So going to miss you. We wish you the best on your journey. I want you to stay in touch. For those in the audience, just to let you know, it took us a little time in the back with the green screen. We're going to make a composite photo of all our graduates standing together. And that's the only way we could do it because of social distancing. And I hope that they turn out well. So thank you, Dave, for helping with that. And again, there are a lot of other folks I'd like to thank too behind the scenes that helped make this happen today. And to that end, there's so many of you with our faculty and staff. Let's give them a round of applause. And our graduates, your parents are here, the ones you love the most and care about who are supporting you today. I would like for our graduates to give their parents and guardians applause. All right, thank you all. You may be seated.
Of a far-off place where a hero's welcome will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be wander, it will lead, and 1,000 years would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through, and I won't look back. I can go the distance, and I'll stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill fight, but I won't stay. When I go the distance and my journey is complete. Whoa, whoa.
Keith Daddy Mac McCaskill came to GMC in 2010 during its third year of existence. He brought with him his huge heart for students and colleagues. Every year, Daddy Mac poured his love into our school in so many ways. If there is ever a student in trouble or in need, he is always one of the first to help out. Only people who know him well know that he and Melita have often purchased food, shoes, and other items for students who are in need. They never seek attention for their generous nature, but are rewarded by the joy they bring to our community. There probably isn't a GMC student who in their 4 years hasn't at one point or another been on a bus riding adventure with Daddy Mac. From field trips to sporting events, the roads may be long and winding, the bus windows may not stay closed, but he will get you there and back again. While Daddy Mac is remembered for what he did inside the portables, building, and buses, he is also known for what he did outside of them. Even in the portable days, he would plant and water flowers in the drop-off and pickup zones, as well as around the trailer park. He may be the only teacher who moved a classroom and a garden into his newest classroom. He has kept the landscape for the new building looking nice and is responsible for many of the flowers and shrubs planted around our school. The flower barrels and pots outside are always a beautiful sight when in bloom. He has also helped guide countless seniors whose projects involve plants, outdoors, or anything really. He has knowledge on a broad range of topics and loves helping others and grow their own knowledge about life. He wants students to have the core fundamentals that they will need for life and a few other skills to show off, like balancing equations and writing formulas. Student success is his focus, and he will work with them as long as it may take for a concept to stick. Sometimes that involves stories from his past experiences. You are sure to get a dose of reality, truth, and purpose from those conversations. We will miss the serenades to clean up a classroom, clear the hallway, or leave the building. Even though he may not have a classroom next year, he will always have a classroom in our hearts. Thank you, Daddy Mac, for your many years of service to our school. You will always be a blazer. If you would come up now. The next awards are normally given at awards night, which of course we did not have this year. These are special senior awards, so we decided to give them today at graduation. The Ambassador Award is given to a student who is a positive example of a GMC student and with great pride tells others about us. The recipient consistently displays a positive attitude, is helpful to teachers, parents, and students, and is a strong ambassador for GMC. These students were chosen by our faculty and staff, and we usually choose a female and a male each year, senior. So this year, I would like, first of all, Fatu Jiju to come up. And Ryan Bakoe. The Blazer Award is the top award given by Greer Middle College Charter High School. It is to recognize that student who is the epitome of what we hope for in all of our students. This student is strong academically, displays school pride, and possesses qualities of responsibility, diligence, and respect. This student was nominated and chosen by our faculty and staff, and I need to mention it was almost unanimous. Please help me recognize our Blazer Award for the class of 2020, Luke Hall.
Wow. I'm moving from that to the ending of ceremony is sweet, but bitter at the same time. I will love the light, for it shows me the way. Yet I will endure the darkness, for it shows me the stars. These words were written in 1968 by Og Mandino in his bestseller, The Greatest Salesman in the World, to show us how we should strive for rewards, yet welcome the obstacles that may face us. But can you endure the darkness and can you endure the hard times while you anticipate the light and the rewards? Can you appreciate the rewards and the successes when you are lucky enough to see them? While we may spend our entire lives deciding how to conquer these tough questions, there is one constant that embraces us through the darkness and through the light: community. For us, community may have evolved from the words trailer park, but its impact has certainly done nothing but strengthen over the last 4 years we have spent together. Through some of the toughest challenges, our community has become more united. Together, our community has overcome the darkness, reaching for the stars. Our community has learned the value of light while we accomplish unimaginable feats. Each one of us is a testimony to the audacious community of trailblazers that consistently change the world. We are the stars that light up the galaxy. We have proven this over the last 4 years here. The spirit that has driven us to finish this race will be the same blazing spirit that we take with us into our lives. As we begin the next season of our lives, keep your focus on this. Talk about what truly matters, what influences others, what builds a community up, what makes other stars shine brighter. Let's hold each other accountable to always use the obstacles to our advantages. Oftentimes, what is made in the dark can make the light that much sweeter. If we live each and every day intentionally as if to be the light, we will have nothing to regret as we gaze upon our past. As we blast off on different trajectories, let's pledge to carry the light we have accumulated over the last 4 years with us. Picture every Blazer graduate as an astronaut. Astronauts are intelligent, they are driven, and they are tasked with reaching the unimaginable, expanding the horizon of human exploration. Like an astronaut, a Blazer does not sit back and wait for progress to be achieved. A Blazer will selflessly take charge to light a flame of passion in this world. Like an astronaut, a Blazer cannot do it alone. It takes a village to change the world. Look to your left, to your right, in front of you, and even behind you. We are that village. We are the stars. Make a promise to me. As we go out into our lives, don't seek darkness. Seek the stars and take charge while you blaze new trails. But never forget those who will stick with you, who will guide you, and who will love you. Never forget your Blazer community. I am confident that we will take the spirit with us as we go out across the globe. Now, on the count of 3, I'm going to scream, "We are," and I want you to scream with your loudest voices in you. One last time, we're going to go out together. And when I say "we are," you say "Blazers." We are Blazers! Go Blazers.
Days come easy. easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, hope you choose the one that means the most to you. Hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And if it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming. There's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. But I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanna do. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. And hope when the crowd screams out, they're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you'll say, it's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. I did it all. I hope you dance. My wish for you. I hope you dance. It's a cloud. I hope you dance.
Congratulations, class of 2020. And thank you, parents. Thank you so much for your cooperation and patience as we did all this. Y'all nailed it. Good job. We're going to dismiss by groups just to continue to maintain social distancing. So if you were a part of the 9:30 dismissal time, which is Watts, Trusty, pretty much my Blazer block, you may be dismissed at this time. Please go directly to the student parking lot, to your cars. Thank you.
You deserve like a medal and stuff.
Days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, hope you choose the one that means the most to you. Hope you still feel small.
Graduates and parents, please continue on to the student parking lot.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I
Students,
see
make sure that you're
you
checking your
again.
GMC email even after today, because we want to let you know when it's time to come and get your sign, the beautiful signs that we have out front for you. So we'll be emailing you soon about when to come get those.
When I see you again, when I see you again. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
All right, the next group, the 940 group, so Moody to Jones. Y'all may be dismissed.
Like this before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I've had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever, forever and ever? I will remember you forever young. Will you remember me? Can I tell you all about it when I see you again? When I see you again. And I've had the time of my life. I hope you had the time of your life.
All right, our next group, which was our first group, the 910 group.
And each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, hope you choose the one that means the most to you. Hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And if it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming. There's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. But I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanna do. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to.
All right, last but not least, y'all are dismissed. Thank you all again.
Yeah, this is my wish. Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. And hope when the crowd screams out, they're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you'll stay. It's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. I did it all. I hope you dance. My wish for you. I hope you dance. It's a climb. I hope you live is my wish. I will remember you. Will you remember me? It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Forever and ever. I will remember you. Forever young. Will you remember me? And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. And I've had the time of my life. I hope you had the time of your life.